Hello YouTubers, it's Artisan Tony, and I just wanted to give a quick update on 2afund.com. June's project is very cool. Well, it's not cool for the people who we were helping because it's an active duty soldier. I've got pollen issues, so let me see if I can pronounce my words correctly. We have an active duty soldier. Her family part of her family lives in Venezuela, and they're without power because of the crazy dictatorship situation down there. But anyway, so a group of her family and the American Legion got together and are buying them a generator and having it shipped to them. And 2afund.com is helping with that. Our $100 for this month is going to go towards that project. And you might say, well, what does that have to do with the Second Amendment? Well, to me, supporting our military, the actual people who are fighting for our security, for our country, that is the foundation for our Constitution. So I think it's directly related, and without our military, without security for our country, there is no freedom. So anyway, no, not to be too preachy about that, but that's how that's related. And these are the types of projects that I like to, or these are the types of things I like to see get help with. Things that are direct. You money's not going to lavish spending at some board, uh, big organization with board members who like to spend lots of money on clothes and trips. This is helping someone directly, and that's what 2afund.com is all about, the grassroots stuff. Now, going forward, I've basically spent my budget for 2019. I had set aside $1,500 of my own money, and I've basically blown through that in 6 months, and which I thought would have lasted longer, but with all the cost involved with, you've got overhead costs, and it's not just $100 a month. We've been pretty, pretty outgoing with our. I think several months we've done $200, $300 to $400. So, excuse me. Then we've got postage, all that stuff, the server cost again. Sorry, the pollen's getting me. There's some kind of ragweed or something that gets me just this time of year. It's kind of crazy. And it's getting ready to rain, so hopefully, as you can see how kind of dark it is, hopefully that'll wash some of the pollen out of the air. But anyway, so if a couple of people want to get together for July and help out, and we can all get in a hangout and decide what to do, what project to fund, that would be cool. There's a lot of competition on YouTube for Patreon money. Honestly, have never really been able to get. That hasn't really worked out too well for my channel for some reason. I know I'm not that popular and not that flashy and pretty, so it just hasn't been in the cards for us. So I think we've gotten $25 through Patreon. Now somebody wants to run a chainsaw. I think in 6 months I've gotten like $25, which I'm appreciative of, but it's just not enough to do much with. So going forward, I'm not sure. I've got not to get too far into my personal finances, but I've got a couple of houses that I've built that are for sale that I've got a bunch of cash into, and so I'm one of those people right now that's property rich and cash poor. So not rich. By all means, by no means am I rich. So I've always felt like I was rich in spirit, but poor in cash flow. But you know, anyway, that's another video. So anyway, I don't know. I've always been bad about asking people for money, and I'm still not asking people for money. I'm just saying if somebody wants to, if a couple of people or 5 or 6 people want to get together and hang out and say, yeah, I'll throw in $10. What are we going to do for July? You know, that kind of thing. That was the original vision for 2afund.com, was that people would get together monthly, throw in a little money, and and they would all decide together what was going to happen with that money, and that money was going to go to grassroots stuff, you know, small projects that were going to make a difference. And so far, that's what we've done. It's just that I'm personally running out of that money, so um, that'll be that. If I'll do what I can, and I'll report back in July, and maybe I'll have won the lottery or something. But anyway, I'm going to keep my spirits up, and because that's what I believe in, and keep moving forward. Thanks, guys.